Welcome to the online public involvement meeting for Project Design ID 5420-0202 on Highway 113 in Dane County from Knutson Drive to Highway 19. A project website with all the up-to-date project information is maintained at the web address shown here. The presentation will follow the outline shown. First, discussing the project location, the purpose and need of the project alternatives, the proposed design improvements, Highway 113 traffic during construction, the project schedule, and finally ending with contact information. The proposed project along 5.31 miles of Highway 113 in Dane County begins at Knutson Drive in the city of Madison and ends at Highway 19 in the town of Westport. One reason this project is needed is the extent of pavement deterioration along Highway 113. The existing asphaltic pavement has significant longitudinal cracking and heaving. This pavement deterioration not only looks bad, but also causes Highway 113 to have poor ride quality. The roadway was last serviced in 2004. This project is also needed to upgrade curb ramps at the County M intersection to meet Americans with Disabilities Act standards. Another purpose is to address safety in operations at the Highway 113 intersection with Arboretum Drive and Bong Road. Vehicles on Arboretum Drive and Bong Road also experience delay in queuing, especially during morning and evening peak hours. With minimal gaps resulting from high peak hour traffic volumes, drivers on Arboretum Drive and Bong Road may be tempted to make higher risk decisions to turn onto Highway 113. The Highway 113 intersection with Arboretum Drive and Bong Road has demonstrated a history of severe crashes. Between 2015 and 2019, 15 crashes were recorded at the intersection, 13 of which resulted in injuries. The majority of the crashes were rear-end crashes with Highway 113 northbound or southbound left-turning vehicles, and right-angle crashes. Contributing factors for the crashes include high speeds on Highway 113, failure to stop for left-turning vehicles, and failure to stop at the side street stop sign. The alternatives the project team investigated are no action on Highway 113, a pavement resurfacing, and a pavement replacement. The first alternative is no action. If no improvements are completed, the roadway pavement will continue to deteriorate and safety conditions may deteriorate as traffic grows. This will lead to pavement failure. A no action alternative will not address the identified needs and is not preferred. A pavement restoration or resurfacing option would consist of milling the existing pavement and overlaying with a new asphalt pavement surface. Since the underlying base layers are in poor condition, a resurfacing project would deteriorate before the pavement design life is reached. This option would not maximize the taxpayer's investment and is therefore not preferred. The final alternative is a pavement replacement project. This option would consist of the removal of the existing asphalt pavement and underlying aggregate road base and replace it with new base aggregate layers for drainage and a new pavement driving surface. Because the underlying base layers are in poor condition, the replacement of the road base is warranted. This option maximizes the taxpayer's investment and is therefore the preferred alternative. The project team also completed a study which reviewed 3 alternatives to address the project's safety and traffic operation needs at the Highway 113 intersection with Arboretum Drive and Bong Road. The first intersection alternative is no action. If no improvements are completed, the Highway 113 and Arboretum Drive Bong Road intersection will continue to experience high crash rates with increased likelihood of injuries or fatalities. Congestion will also increase as traffic grows, which will result in longer delays and potential risky decision-making. A no-action alternative will not address the identified needs and is not preferred. The second intersection alternative would be to add traffic signals. With the traffic signals, it would add dedicated right and left turn lanes on Highway 113. The side roads would maintain 1 lane. It would also include a median to separate northbound and southbound Highway 113 traffic, as well as a bicycle lane at all 4 approaches. Safety performance is predicted to improve with a traffic signal compared to existing conditions. However, due to high speeds on Highway 113, the severity of crashes could still be high. The traffic operations, especially on the side road approaches, are also expected to be improved over existing conditions, but queue lengths are expected to be longer during peak periods compared to the roundabout alternative. The estimated construction cost is higher than the roundabout alternative due to extensive approach work needed for the new turn lanes. This option would not maximize the taxpayer's investment and is therefore not preferred. The last intersection alternative is a single-lane roundabout. This would include single-lane entries with a bicycle ramp connecting to Arboretum Drive and a crosswalk on the south leg of Highway 113. With roundabouts, the typical crash severity is reduced because they eliminate T-bone crashes. The crash type between opposing directions are typically less severe side swipes. Also, the geometry of the roundabout results in lower operating speeds for drivers. Replacing a stop sign and/or traffic signals with a roundabout yields a 38% reduction in fatal and injury crashes. Roundabout is predicted to have improved safety performance compared to existing conditions and less severe crashes compared to traffic signal alternative. Traffic operations are also expected to be improved over existing conditions with less queuing than the traffic signal alternative and less off-peak delay. Construction cost is estimated to be lower than the traffic signal alternative. This option maximizes the taxpayer's investment and is therefore the preferred alternative. The proposed improvements are outlined here. First, the existing asphalt and aggregate will be removed and replaced with new aggregate and hot mix asphalt layers. The northbound Highway 113 bridge over the Yahara River will have surface repairs and parapet repairs. Next, Highway 113 and River Road intersection will have new monotube traffic signals on the Highway 113 approaches, and the left turn lanes on Highway 113 will be constructed into offset left turn lanes. There will also be curb ramp reconstruction at County M pedestrian crossing to upgrade to meet Americans with Disability Act standards. Lastly, there will be new pavement marking and shoulder aggregate. The proposed single-lane roundabout improvements include single-lane approaches, bike ramp connecting to the Arboretum Drive bike lane, and a crosswalk on the south leg of Highway 113. Along with this, the grading for a future path around the entire roundabout will be included. The roundabout design will accommodate oversized and overweight, or OSOW vehicles. All improvements at this intersection will be contained within the existing right-of-way. This drawing shows what the proposed typical section for the 4-lane divided section of Highway 113. This segment, from Knutson Drive to Kennedy Drive, will keep the existing lane and shoulder widths, along with new aggregate and hot mix asphalt layers. Like the 4-lane section, the typical 2-lane section of Highway 113 will keep the existing lane and shoulder widths with the proposed pavement structure. This segment is from Kennedy Drive to the proposed roundabout, and from the proposed roundabout to Highway 19. This proposed typical section shows the typical approaches of Highway 113 at the proposed single-lane roundabout. Along with the same pavement structure described in the other segments, this section will also include curb and gutter, concrete median, pipe under drain, storm sewer, concrete truck apron, ditch grading for drainage, and grading for a future sidewalk. The last proposed typical section is the Arboretum Drive and Vaughn Road approaches to the single-lane roundabout. Included is the proposed pavement structure, concrete curb and gutter, concrete median, pipe under drain, concrete sidewalk south of Arboretum Drive approaches, and the grading for future sidewalk at all other approaches, and also ditch grading for drainage. The traffic impacts during construction will include staging with lane closures from Knutson Drive to County M. From County M to Highway 19, there will be a total road closure with a state highway detour. Local access will be maintained. Business and residential access, as well as pedestrian accommodations, will also be maintained for the duration of the project. Here's the outline of the current project schedule. The project is currently scheduled for construction in the summer of 2025. This project could be advanced to 2023 if funding becomes available. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this project, please send us an email, give us a call, or send us mail to the Wisconsin DOT Southwest Region Office in Madison. Thank you for your time and have a great day.